Unlock set, the Series 2 Flex NBA 2-player starter set, the Nikola Jokic MVP limited edition set, and the new limited edition remix and draft pick sets. Shop now and get 20% off with promo code FLEX20 at flexnba.com. So, what do you give an NBA fan for the holidays? A Flex NBA team set. What do you give the kids for the holidays? A Flex NBA 2-player set. What do you give a sports collector for the holidays? The Run TMC Legendary Deluxe set. And what do you give yourself for the holidays? A Flex NBA expansion set. Give the right gifts for the basketball fans in your family. Shop now at flexnba.com. So, what do you give an
Okay, welcome back. It is time to find out who will meet Matthew in the championship. And our next battle here in the Final Four is between two great competitors, Ryan and John. John coming to us from the coffee shop. We got to make sure he gets in before they shut down the place. So we are excited to see them take part in our one remaining Final Four matchup. Dan, let's meet our competitors, their starting lineup, see their strategy. Good luck, Ryan. Good luck, John.
Yes, definitely good luck to you guys. Let's start with player one in this match. John, give me your starting five.
I'd like to start with Klay Thompson, please.
Okay.
Then PJ Tucker.
All right.
And then James Harden.
All right.
And then Joker.
Okay.
And finally, LeBron James.
All right. And we're going to move over to Ryan. Your starting five.
Stephen Curry.
All right.
PJ Tucker.
All right.
LeBron James.
Okay.
Jokic.
All right.
And
I just can't hear Matthew. I'm just saying that.
That's fine. I can hear Ryan fine.
and Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson. All right, here we go. Player one, John, this is your role to see who goes first. And we got a 3. And Ryan will lead off with a 7. And this is going to be the first turn for Ryan in the Final Four matchup, the last one of the day. Let's go ahead and start with a play action die roll, double unlock. What would you like to do?
Let's double unlock LeBron James.
LeBron James. All right. Reminder that for this round, the shot clock is 30 seconds, and you'll be reminded at the 15-second mark. Who would you like to flex with?
LeBron.
And who would you like to defend with, John?
So are you flexing with LeBron James?
Yes.
Okay, I will defend with Joker, please.
All right. First showdown of the last Final Four game, and we get 30 damage applied. Let's see if he gets a 1 through 10. He does. Who are we throwing the ball to?
Let's do Joker's a tank. Let's do Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry on Nikola Jokic. This is a tier 1 flex. It applies 10 more damage. A 1 through 5 will apply AoE, and it does not hit. AoE, for those of you guys who are watching, area of effect. It means it affects everyone. All right, we're going to John. Turn number 1, Final Four matchup, upgrade. What would you like to upgrade?
Can I please upgrade James Harden?
James Harden moves to All-Star. And who are you flexing with?
I'm going to flex with James Harden, please.
All right. And who are you defending with, Ryan?
Where's my other guy at?
Ryan, no, you're on the right side.
Oh. Let's do PJ.
All right. And we're going to apply 10 damage. If even, your Sixers teammates can flex. PJ Tucker is a Sixers teammate. If odd, non-Sixers teammates get 10 CP. So let's get an even and an odd to see. And we got an odd, so that does not hit on the first roll. The second roll needs to be an odd, and it does not hit. 0 for 2 on that roll. Let's go back to Ryan. Turn number 2, an unlock. Who would you like to unlock?
PJ Tucker.
All right. And who would you like to flex with?
LeBron James.
All right. And who would you like to defend with, John?
I would like to defend with PJ Tucker, please.
Soft versus matchup. So we're going to see half the damage. It's 15. We need a 1 through 10 for Ryan, and he got it. Who we throwing the ball to?
I'm going to go to PJ Tucker.
PJ
Second
Tucker
tier.
now. 3-ball corner pocket against PJ Tucker, who just defended. So the second tier is 3-ball corner pocket. We're going to apply 10 damage. Will you like to exercise your option?
I would, yeah.
Okay, so for Ryan's PJ Tucker, I am now applying 20 damage. Also, he was modded, it appears. Is that correct? So I am going to correct.
Yeah, because he starts at 70, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to correct that and add another 10 damage to even him out. And this starts your second turn. Ryan gets a regular flex. Who would you like to flex with?
LeBron James, please.
Okay, trying to get these rolls. Who are we defending with this time, John?
I'd like to defend with PJ Tucker, please.
All right. And we end up with another 15 damage. Can we get a 1 through 10? And we do. Who are we flexing with as your secondary flex?
Let's go back to... Let's do PJ again.
All right. PJ on PJ. This will apply 10 damage. Will you be exercising your right?
Yeah.
All right. So I will take 20 additional damage to your PJ Tucker, who's left with 20 now. This is another turn being taken. And an effect is rolled. What would you like to use?
I want to use the double lockpick, please.
Double lockpick. All right. And who would you like to use that on?
One on Clay and one on... Actually, let's do both on Clay.
Yes, you're not allowed to split those. So both on Clay works. Who would you like to flex with?
LeBron James.
LeBron. And who are you defending with, John?
I get to choose, don't I? No?
Defend with
Actually, he may get to choose. He is correct. He is able to choose because of the double lockpick.
Let's do
10 seconds on the shot clock.
Jokic.
So cross-court whip pass. That takes him down to 10. Let's see if he gets a 1 through 10. He does. Who's the ball going to?
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson against Nikola Jokic. It does half the damage because this is a soft versus matchup. However, it does take him out. If this is an even roll, 20 damage will be done to all active teammates. It is not even. It's an odd. John, you are up next. John rolls an unlock. Who would you like to unlock? You're on mute.
PJ Tucker, please.
PJ Tucker gets unlocked. And who would you like to flex with?
PJ Tucker, corner, 3-ball corner pocket.
Who are you defending with, Ryan?
Nikola.
Jokic. And we have a 10 damage. And will you be exercising your right, John?
Yes.
This will remove PJ Tucker from the game. but you are granted an extra turn. Regular flex. Who would you like to flex with?
I would like to flex with. I would like to flex with LeBron James, please.
LeBron James. Who are you defending with, Ryan?
Tend to be quiet. I'm going to defend with Nikola.
All right. And we're going to apply 10 damage, a 4 through 12. We'll add another 10, and he got it. So we will add another 10 to this, giving Jokic 50 CP left. Ryan, it's your turn. Ryan with the double unlock. Who would you like to apply that to?
Let's do LeBron's already doubled, right?
Yes.
Let's do Curry.
Curry now maxes out. Dribble through everyone and bury the 3. Who would you like to flex with?
LeBron James.
Going with LeBron this match. And who are you defending with, John?
I am going to defend with Clay, please.
Clay. And this is a soft versus matchup, so 15 damage, another 1 through 10. We'll bring in a secondary flex. And he got it. Who's the ball going to?
I'm going to go to PJ Tucker.
All right. And that will also be against Clay. This time he is balling versus Clay Thompson, which will double that damage to 20, leaving 15. Will you be exercising your right?
Yeah. Yep.
Which takes PJ Tucker out of the game. However, it grants you another turn, and it starts right now. Substitution.
Let's bring in. How come that's not the right screen there? There we go. Draymond Green.
All right. And who are you taking out?
PJ Tucker.
All right. And who will you be flexing with?
I'll flex with LeBron.
LeBron. Who are you defending with, John?
I'll defend with Clay.
Clay. And in this matchup, 15 is damage, which takes Clay Thompson out, and the roll is unnecessary. John, it's your turn. John gets an unlock. Who would you like to apply that to?
I'd like to apply that to LeBron, please, and flex with LeBron.
All right. LeBron gets an unlock. He is flexing. Who are you defending with, Ryan?
It's not showing who he's soft against.
Clay, Draymond, and Steph. He is soft against them.
Okay, let's do Draymond.
And we're going to apply 10 damage. If it's a 1 through 7, you get to pick 2 offs to be schooled. And we got a 7. So, John, who are the 2 offs you'd like to be schooled?
Can I please school Curry and Clay with his mod?
Clay is modded. Is that correct? Yes, he is modded. So, let me. Okay, very good. So that turns us now to Ryan's turn.
Can you?
Ryan gets an unlock.
I can't. It's not bringing anything up for me. I can still hear you, but I can't see that the screen froze. So I'm kind of going blind here with what I got.
Okay, who would you like to unlock? You can
let's
unlock
do
Draymond or Jokic.
Let's do Jokic.
Okay, Jokic will be unlocked. Who would you like to flex with?
LeBron James.
All right. And who are you defending with, John? Okay, who would you like to unlock?
I will defend with LeBron, please.
All right, LeBron on LeBron. And we have a cross-court whip pass, which does 30. Let's see if he gets a 1 through 10. He gets a 7, so who's the ball going to?
Let's do. I can only do Nikola, right?
No, you can flex with the others, but Steph and Clay will lose 10 CP at the end of this turn.
Either way.
Correct, because they're schooled.
Okay. And let's do Clay Thompson.
All right. And who are you defending with? Oh, no, he's on LeBron. Sorry. because that was the original flex. And we'll apply 15 damage. And if this is even, another 20 goes to all active teammates. We got a 4. So that means that John takes 20 damage to active-only teammates except LeBron. So I'm going to leave LeBron as is, and James Harden will take 20 damage. All right. Now on this,
what does that leave LeBron at?
LeBron has 15.
Okay.
Now also, Klay Thompson loses 10. Steph Curry loses 10. They're going to roll to see if they can lose their schooled effects. This roll is for Stephen Curry. It needs to be even. It is not. This roll is for Klay Thompson. It is not. So both players are still schooled. Now
does that last until they roll an even, or does that last
correct.
2 hands?
No, it goes until an even is rolled.
Okay.
John, your turn. And John gets an FX tile. Very timely. What would you like to use?
I'm going to use Momentum Swing, please.
Okay. And who would you like to bring in?
I would like to bring in Bobby Portis.
Okay.
And Patrick Beverly, please.
For who?
I'm sorry, for PJ Tucker and Joker.
And Klay Thompson? Or Joker?
And Joker.
Okay. So for those of you watching, it does matter who you sub in for because certain players can revive others. All right, go ahead, John. Who are you?
Then I would like to flex with LeBron James, please.
LeBron. And who are you defending with? Ryan?
Draymond.
All right. This does 10 damage, a 1 through 7. Allows 2 offs to be picked and schooled. Did not hit. All right. Steph and Klay are still schooled. Ryan, this begins your turn. Ryan gets a single unlock. Who would you like to use that on?
Is there only one that I can put it on?
You can put it on Draymond or Jokic.
I thought I double unlocked Jokic. Let's do Jokic.
Okay. He is now fully unlocked. Who would you like to flex with?
LeBron.
All right. And who are we defending with, John?
I will defend with Patrick Beverly, please.
All right. Beverly. Soft versus, so half the damage. A 1 through 10. We'll get an extra flex in. And we got it. So who would you like to flex again with?
What is Beverly's soft versus?
Beverly's soft versus, or you mean who's soft versus?
Well, what's his icon?
Beverly's a hustle type. 15 seconds on the shot clock.
Okay, we'll do Klay.
Klay Thompson on Patrick Beverly. This is a soft versus matchup, which is half the damage. 15 more is attached. However, an even number will apply 20 total damage, and we did not get it. A 1 was hit. All right, this starts John's turn, and John gets an unlock.
I'm going to use that unlock on James Harden, and then I'm going to flex with Bobby Portis, please.
All right. This is the second turn with Bobby Portis in the game.
We roll for the school, by the way, for the last turn. We did
not. We did not. So I'm going to do that right now, actually. So this is a pause on John's turn. This is going back to clean up Ryan's turn. So I'm going to apply 10 damage to Klay and 10 damage to Steph, and we will roll now to see if these are removed. This roll is for Steph. It needs to be even, and we got one. Klay Thompson needs an even, and we got both. So both school defects have been removed. We're going back to John's live turn. John, you're flexing with Bobby Portis. Who are you defending with? Ryan?
Draymond.
All right.
And we have 3 minutes remaining in regulation.
Here we go. We're going to apply instant energy. Would you like to exercise your right for another turn?
Yes.
All right. So this will start the second turn for Bobby Portis, an unlock. Who would you like to use that on?
So if I use it on Bobby Portis, can I use Bobby Portis as second tier, or do I have to use instant energy again?
You'd have to use his instant energy again.
All right, I'll give the key to James Harden.
Okay.
And then Bobby Portis has to.
And you're going to use Bobby Portis, and it's
he has to, right? Bobby has to.
Draymond again. That's correct. All right. We'll apply 5, and that concludes the second of 3 turns after Bobby Portis was subbed in. So you can use that one more time if you wanted to. This starts Ryan's turn, an unlock. Who would you like to use that on?
I think Draymond's the only one left, isn't he?
Correct.
Yeah.
And who are you flexing with?
LeBron.
Who are you defending with, John?
I'm going to defend with Bobby Portis, please.
All right. This will deal 15 damage. Let's see if we can get a 1 through 10 for an additional flex. And we do. So who's got the ball? Ryan?
I'm gonna throw it to. I'm going to throw it to Clay.
Clay will go against Bobby Portis. Clay will do half the damage, and an even number here would be big, and he got it. That deals 20 additional damage to everyone except Bobby Portis, who I will restore back to 30 CP once this is done. LeBron has been eliminated as a result of it, as has PJ Tucker and Nikola Jokic on the bench. Oh, they were already taken out. Sorry. John, this is your turn. John gets an unlock. Would you like to use it on?
I would like to use my unlock on Bobby Portis, please.
All right.
And I'd like to flex with James Harden, his last ability.
All right.
Thank you.
Bobby Portis's 3-turn extra turn is now expired. Who would you like to use, Ryan?
I'm using my phone to see if he's soft against anybody.
He's soft against Draymond.
Okay, let's do Draymond.
Apply 20 damage. A 1 through 8 will restrict you to only using tank types, and he does hit that, so you're only able to use tank types for the next 2 turns. If you get an even, this will double the total damage of this flex, removing Draymond from the game, and we got an even. So Draymond is now removed from the game, and for the next 2 turns, starting this turn, Ryan is limited to using tanks only, which right now is Jokic.
And we are now in overtime.
That's correct. Ryan, this is your first turn in overtime.
Okay.
This one is going down to the wire, and it starts with an upgrade. Who are we upgrading?
Nikola Jokic.
All right. He's going to All-Star. Who are you flexing with?
I gotta flex with Jokic. He's a tank. I'm a tank.
That's correct. All right. And who are you defending with? John?
Who's he attacking with? He can't attack with Joker. Joker is a versatile.
That's correct.
Not
He is a versatile as an all-star.
Oh, you upgraded him.
Oh, because I upgraded him?
That's correct. So he's switched out. You don't actually have anyone you can flex with for this turn.
Oh, that's right.
So that can
I wouldn't have upgraded. I thought he was still a tank. Okay.
yeah. Let's go with John's turn, first turn in overtime. He gets an upgrade. Who would you like to upgrade?
I would like to upgrade James Harden, please.
James Harden is now an all-NBA player. Who would you like to flex with?
I would like to flex with James Harden, please. And I would like to use his bottom. I'd like to use his top ability. Sorry, his top ability.
Okay. And who are you defending with, Ryan?
What does Nikola have left on his CP?
60 left. LeBron
Is he-
and Jokic both have 60.
Is he soft against him?
No. He's balling versus Steph and Clay.
And so he's nothing against Jokic. So I'll
Yeah.
I'll do Jokic.
All right. And which tier flex are you using, John?
I said his top one, please.
Okay, step back 4-point play. We'll apply 40 damage, which takes him down to 20. If 6 to 12 is rolled, 15 damage is done to all your Alps active teammates, and we did get a 12. So what that does is it now takes Steph and adds 15. I'm going to add 10 to all active players for player 2, which is Ryan, and then add 5 manually to each one after that.
What is that?
All right, very good. That concludes turn 1 of overtime. Turn 2, this is Ryan, your second turn in overtime. You got an upgrade. Who would you like to upgrade?
Will my upgrade on Nikola take him to a tank or no?
Let's try it. Nope.
No, I'm not. I don't want to do it. I'm asking.
Yeah, I just checked. It does not. He stays a versatile.
He's not in.
You still can't use anybody.
No, I can't use anybody. But let's upgrade Jokic.
Jokic. All right. And you're not able to flex on that turn. So it goes back to John's second turn in overtime.
Yeah.
Substitution. Who would you like to sub in?
Can I please sub in Jan? Can I sub in Joel, please?
For who?
Can I sub out LeBron James?
All right. And who would you like to flex with?
I would like to flex with James Harden's first ability.
Okay. And who are you defending with, Ryan?
Nikola.
This is a Ballin versus matchup, which will take him out of the game. Oh, no, you're using tier 1. 6 through 12 will also deal an additional 15 damage. And we got it. So we will do an additional 15 damage to Steph, which takes him out of the game. Klay
To
Thompson,
Steph?
to all his teammates.
Oh, to everybody else. Oh,
that's correct. So Klay Thompson's been eliminated, and LeBron James is remaining with 25 CP. This is the final turn of overtime. Ryan.
Okay.
You got an upgrade. You can.
Is Klay still in?
No, Clay's been eliminated.
Okay, let's upgrade Joker.
Joker is also eliminated. You have LeBron active. He's the only one left.
How much health did Joker have?
10 seconds.
Sure.
Are you sure? I thought Joker was had some CP left.
No, he was taking out James Harden's final flex.
Okay, then I'm using LeBron. I can't use anybody else, I guess.
Okay. And you'll flex with LeBron.
I don't have anybody else in.
And who else? Who will be defending this, John?
Which flex is he using?
Which tier flex will you be using?
Wasn't that an upgrade on him too?
Yes, he's at All-Star right now.
So I'm going to do his tier 3.
Tier 3, no weakness. John, it's tier 3, no weakness. You have 10 seconds left.
Yes, he can take out or double. So he'll target
5 seconds.
Beverly.
All right. This will remove Pat Beverly from the game. 1 through 9 will add to the 20 total damage. That doesn't apply. Roll the ball die if even. All your Lakers teammates can flex. There are no Lakers on the floor, which means this is the final turn of this match. John rolls a substitution.
I'll substitute out Patrick Beverly, put in Giannis, and then I'll attack for game winner I'll attack with a triple, double, trouble, his second, Harden's second ability on LeBron James.
And with LeBron, the second ability is tier 2. This does remove LeBron from the match, meaning on the final turn of the game, John has advanced to the finals on the last turn of the game.
Good game, John.
Congratulations.
Wow, congratulations. What a finish there. John from the coffee shop is making it happen. He is headed to the finals. Way to go, John. That was a great battle. But for those who just been eliminated, they will be playing next in our consolation game, where we do have money up for grabs. To make it to the Final Four is an accomplishment in itself, so we want to reward you. So standing by will be our consolation game, and immediately following that, the finals of the Flex NBA Battle Series, $10,000 up for grabs. Can't wait for this epic conclusion. It's been an incredible day and an amazing weekend. We will be right back when we're going to start handing out that cash. Thanks, everybody, for being here. We'll see you in a second.
Blocked by Butler. Rejected out of bounds. LeBron, two hands, emphatic dunk.
So what do you give an NBA fan for the holidays? A Flex NBA team set. What do you give the kids for the holidays? A Flex NBA 2-player set. What do you give a sports collector for the holidays? The Run TMC Legendary Deluxe set. And what do you give yourself for the holidays? A Flex NBA expansion set. Give the right gifts for the basketball fans in your family. Shop now at flexnba.com.
Okay, everybody, the Final Four is complete. We now have a picture of who's going to be competing for $10,000 in our championship, but still, to make it to the Final Four is an incredible accomplishment. So we are about to have our third place game. The consolation game, although there's no consolation here, these are both two winners, two great players, two big fans of the Flex NBA, part of the family here. So we want to reward them. The winner of this match is going to walk away with $1,000. It's between Ryan, who we just saw, who's celebrating his Philadelphia Phillies, moving on to the NLCS, and Mr. Mike Carrier, who has got a Hall of Fame beard alongside James Harden. He is here as well. Mike and Ryan, good luck, guys. $1,000 up for grabs here in our third place match. Dan, I'm ready to start handing out the cash. Let's make this happen.
All right, Jason, you might be ready to hand out cash. I don't know if I'm ready to hand out any cash.
It's easy for me to say. I love it. Yeah.
But $1,000 at stake. Hey, guys, good luck. Good luck to both of you. And lucky rolls to both of you. Let's start with player one, Mike. Give me your starting five.
We'll go with Klay Thompson,
Right.
Joker, LeBron James,
Okay.
Steph Curry, and PJ Tucker.
All righty. And player two is Ryan. Who do you want?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I want to go LeBron James, Nikola Jokic. Actually, let's do not Nikola. Let's do Draymond.
Okay.
Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and Tucker. I had to have something different from him.
All right. Here we go. We're going to roll to see who goes first. Mike, this is your roll. A 2. Ryan, this is your roll. A 7. Ryan, you are player number 1. This is the first roll of your $1,000 match. A substitution. Would you like to use it?
No.
All right. Who are you flexing with?
I'm going to flex with Stephen Curry.
All righty. Who are you defending with, Mike?
PJ.
All righty. First matchup of this third pace competition. We're going to apply 5 damage. A 1 through 5 will get us some more damage. We did not hit it. Going back to Mike Carrier now with his first roll. A regular flex. Who would you like to flex with?
Curry.
Curry. Great. And who are you defending with, Mike?
Draymond.
All right. Reminder that the shot clock here is 30 seconds. You'll be warned at the 15-second mark. We are going to apply 5 to Draymond. A 1 through 5 would get 10 additional damage. We did not get a 1 through 5. Moving on to Ryan's second turn. An FX tile early on. What are you going to use?
I'm going to do a double unlock, the double
unlock.
pick.
Okay. And who are you going to use that on?
LeBron James.
Actually, I need to apologize that we are now going into the final round FX tiles, which have included more ultra effects. So at this point, Ryan, if you do want to change your choice, you can do that.
The signature shoe, please.
Signature shoe. You're able to take 2 additional turns, and you can pick an op for these 2 turns. So we will go back. Who will you flex with on this turn?
Stephen Curry.
All right. And who are you defending with, Mike?
I get it. Do I get it?
Oh, yes, you do get to pick for the next 2 turns. You do. Go ahead. Who are you going to flex on, Ryan?
Well, this is my first turn. Then I got 2 extra ones after this, so he picks this one.
Yeah, you cannot pick on this one. I apologize. You can pick your op on the 2 additional turns. So on this one, Mike, you do get to choose your defender.
PJ again.
All right.
It's working.
This will apply 5 damage. A 1 through 5 gets 10 additional for Ryan, and he does roll it. So I will apply 10 damage to every team member, bench and active, on Mike's side, except PJ, who I will restore to. Now, this PJ is modded, so I am restoring him back to 60. Normally, I'd restore him back to 70, but I'm adjusting that down because mods are not allowed. So that is correct. Now you get 2 additional turns. This is the second roll of your turn, Ryan. It's an unlock. Who would you like to use that on?
Let's do PJ Tucker.
Okay, and you are able to choose your opponent for this flex. So who would you like to flex with and who on?
Yep. I'm going to do Stephen Curry on Klay Thompson.
All righty. He is balling versus his Splash Brother, which means double the damage. So 20 damage is dealt. A 1 through 5 would be more devastating, and he does not hit that. And this is the final of your 2 extra turns. You also get to choose your opponent for this one. It's a double unlock. Who would you like to use that on?
Let's do LeBron James.
LeBron gets a double. And who would you like to flex with?
Let's do LeBron James.
LeBron James. And who you get to choose who your op is.
Who are his guys?
Steph,
Nikola.
All right. This will apply 30 damage. A 1 through 10 will bring in a secondary flex from an active teammate, and we did not get it. He rolled an 11. That takes us back to Mike Carrier. Mike's next roll is an upgrade. Who would you like to upgrade?
Clay Thompson.
That gives him vital CP back as well. Who would you like to flex with?
Clay Thompson.
Clay Thompson. And who would you like to defend with, Ryan?
Draymond.
This is a Ballin versus matchup, which means double the damage will be done. And a 1 through 4 will
is that
mean
it's upgraded. Shoot.
If we use a 1 through 4, he did not get a 1 through 4, so the second effect is no good. Let's go back to Ryan.
I thought he was
Ryan rolls an unlock.
Let's put that on Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry with the unlock. And who would you like to flex with?
LeBron James, please.
LeBron. And who are you defending with, Mike?
PJ.
PJ. We've got a 15 damage going and a 1 through 10. We'll bring in another flexor. It is hit. Who is going to get the ball, Ryan?
PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker gets the ball on PJ Tucker. This does no damage. Oh, are you using 3-ball corner pocket?
I am using his second tier, yeah.
Okay, so that applies 10 damage, and you'll be exercising your right. Is that correct?
Correct.
So I will apply. Your PJ is also modded, so I'll be correcting yours back to 70 to adjust for the mod, and I will be applying 20 damage now because you just exercised your right, but you are starting a new turn. And you got an FX. What would you like to use? You've already used Signature Shoe.
Let's do Coach George Van Jeffries.
All right. And that allows you to take 30 additional damage from tank, power, hustle, defensive, and high IQ types. Who would you like to apply that to? Well, it's for the next 3 turns. So who are you flexing with on this turn?
I'm going to flex with LeBron.
Okay. LeBron is currently a versatile type. Versatile types are not included in the 30 damage buff. So who are you defending with, Mike?
Sorry, it got blurry. How much does PJ have left?
35.
35, and it does how much damage? I'm sorry.
His base damage does 30 on this
30.
one, but he's soft versus,
Okay.
so it's 15.
All right, so yeah, let's do it to PJ.
All right. Apply the 15 damage, a 1 through 10. See if he hits it. And he got it, which means we're bringing someone else into the fold. Who is it, Ryan?
PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker again. On PJ Tucker again. This will result in a 10 damage, bringing his health to 10. Are you exercising this right?
I am, yeah.
Okay, so I will now move his damage another 20, bringing him to 30 CP. And this is starting a new turn. As a result of that, a double unlock. Who would you like to double unlock?
Clay Thompson.
Clay Thompson. And who would you like to flex with?
With LeBron, please.
LeBron. LeBron comes in. Who are you defending with, Mike?
PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker. This does 15 damage, which I will now use. It takes PJ Tucker out of the game, and also the secondary ball die does not apply as PJ Tucker is now gone. So with that, we will now go to Mike Carrier's turn. Mike Carrier gets a substitution. Very timely. Would you like to use this?
Substitute in Portis for PJ.
All right. Instant energy. Flexing with?
Portis.
Portis comes into flex. Ryan, who are you going to defend with?
Draymond.
Draymond will take the brunt of it. And it results in 5 damage. Will you be exercising your right to take another turn?
Yes.
All right. So this will be a second turn with Bobby Portis, an FX tile. What would you like to use? Mike's first match.
We'll go with MIP.
MIP. And who will you use that on?
Joker.
Joker is now all NBA. Bobby Portis will flex again. No, you're not allowed to do that. When you're using the second turn for Bobby Portis. No, you just subbed him in. You just subbed him in, correct? So you're going to be flexing with Joker. Okay. And
no, you got to flex with Portis on the second.
Did he already
never mind.
use
Yeah,
one?
flex with Portis,
Yeah, he did use it in the first one, right? That's right.
Yeah, sorry. Flex with Portis.
So, and who are you defending with this time, Ryan?
Draymond, please.
And Draymond's going to take it again. And this concludes the turn after I apply the 5 damage. Now it goes to Ryan's turn. A regular flex. Who would you like to flex?
LeBron James.
LeBron. And who would you like to defend with, Mike?
Portis.
Portis will take the brunt of this hit. It is a 15 damage. Let's see if we get a 1 through 10 to add more. And we do. So who's the second flexor to come in?
Let's do PJ Tucker.
All righty. PJ's coming on in, which means that will go against Bobby Portis as well. He was the target of the first flex, applying 10 damage. Are you going to exercise your right?
Yes.
All right. We're going to apply 20 more damage, bringing PJ down to 10 and start a second turn, which is a regular flex. Who would you like to flex?
Let's do LeBron James again.
All right. And who are you defending with, Mike?
Portis again.
These are some crazy strategies. Just watching this is just... We're going to add 15 damage, another 1 through 10 here. And we did hit it. So a secondary flex will come in on Bobby Portis. Who is that going to be?
What is Bobby Portis's icon?
He's in hustle type.
I'll do PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker on Bobby Portis. Hustle on hustle. This will take Bobby Portis out of the game. You do have the option to take another turn, but it will also eliminate PJ Tucker for you. Do you want to do that?
Yep, let's do it.
All right. PJ Tucker is now out of the game. However, you get an extra turn and you get an upgrade. Who would you like to use that on?
Klay Thompson, please.
Klay Thompson is now... Sorry, Klay Thompson. Who would you like to flex with?
LeBron James.
LeBron. Who's defending, Mike?
Curry.
Curry. This is a soft versus matchup, which means 15 damage is done. A 1 through 10 will bring a secondary flexor in. And we did hit it. Who is going to be that secondary flexor?
Klay.
Klay going against his teammate Steph. Just like in Japan where they did that 3-point shootout, that textbook form takes out Stephen Curry. Now, if we roll a 1 through 4, Mike's next flex can only be tier 1. Did not hit that. If this is even, there's even more damage coming. And it is even, which means 20 total damage is done to Mike's team. Active only. Taking Klay down to 20, Jokic to 40, and LeBron to 30. This now starts Mike's turn. Mike with a substitution. Another timely roll. Who would you like to use it?
Yeah, substitute Portis out for Joel.
Joel Embiid comes in for Bobby Portis. All righty. Who are you flexing with?
Joker.
Joker. Range from Serbia. Who's guarding?
Is that his basic?
No, this is his all NBA. 15 seconds.
LeBron.
LeBron. This will do 30 damage. If even, he gets another turn. He does get another turn. Now, if this is a 1 through 4, he also gets to pick a teammate to regain 10 CP, and he did not hit that. However, he does get a second turn, and it starts right now. He gets an upgrade. Who would you like to use that on?
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson is now all NBA. Who would you like to flex with?
Joker.
Jokic. And who are you defending with, Ryan?
Draymond.
Draymond.
Take him out.
This will take Draymond out of the game. And we are now going to see if there's another turn taken. It needs to be an even. It is not an even. Now, if this is a 1 through 4, you're also able to heal 10 CP. It is not a 1 through 4. 0 for 2 on both rolls. Sending the turn back to Ryan.
And we have less than 3 minutes remaining in regulation.
Ryan gets an upgrade. Who would you like to upgrade?
Let's upgrade Klay.
Klay is now full all the way to the max. All NBA. Who would you like to flex with?
LeBron, please.
LeBron going for that 1 for 10, right? And who are you defending with, Mike? 1 through 10.
We'll go Joel
Embiid. I believe this will do full damage. I'm correct. 30 damage. We need a 1 through 10 to bring in someone else. I'm guessing that might be Klay Thompson, and you just barely made it. Who's going to be the second flexer?
Yeah, I'm going to bring, all NBA Klay.
All NBA Klay. Game 6 Klay. 14 threes in a game Klay. He takes Joel Embiid out. If this is odd, all the ops players are shook. It is odd. Mike, unfortunately, that means that all your teammates are shook. You will get a turn. You will get to roll the play action die. However, you will not be able to flex. So I'll roll your play action die for you. This lasts for 1 turn. You have status effects. I mean, an FX tile, excuse me. Who would you like? What would you like to use?
So,
15 seconds.
With signature shoe, that would not get past the shook, right?
It would. In your second turn, you would be able to, because shook lasts for 1 turn.
Okay, so signature shoe.
Okay. So you get 2 additional turns here. On this turn, you're not able to flex, so this will begin the first of your 2 additional turns. Now the shook is removed, so let me do that first, because the term of the shook was just 1 turn, which just expired. This is the beginning of the first additional turn. Excuse me, it's a double unlock. Who would you like to use that on?
LeBron.
LeBron gets 2 unlocks. Cross court whip pass. Who you'd like to flex with?
LeBron.
Mike is coming right back at Ryan with the strategy. Ryan, who would you like to defend with?
Let's do Curry.
Curry. This is a soft versus matchup, so half the damage will be done. However, a 1 through 10 will get a secondary flex in. He does not get it. He gets a 12. All right.
And
now
in overtime.
This will not count towards Mike's first turn in overtime. This is considered his turn from regulation. So we'll finish this out, and Ryan, you will begin overtime with an official turn. Mike, this is your second additional turn, and you got an upgrade. This is from Signature Shoe, by the way.
Okay. We'll upgrade LeBron.
LeBron is now upgraded to All-Star. Who would you like to flex with?
Joker.
Jokic will flex, range from Serbia. And who's defending, Ryan?
Curry.
I believe this may take Stefan out of the game. It does. An even roll will trigger another turn. and he did get it. A 1 through 4 would allow for a 10 CP heal. He did not get that. However, he does get 1 extra turn. This is still regulation. For Mike, he gets an FX tile. Little comeback here. What would you like to do?
Yeah.
Wow. Can we do back to square one?
Square one, and who are you going to apply that to? Klay Thompson is the only upgraded flex.
Yeah, Klay Thompson.
All right, so he is now back to basic. And who are you flexing with?
Joker.
Joker will now flex. Who's the defender?
What does that take Klay back to? I can't see my
Klay
screen.
goes down to 60 CP. He has not taken.
But what's his CP?
60. He has not taken any damage.
Shoot, and he's balling. That's 30. So I'm either taking Klay or I'm taking LeBron out.
7 seconds. 7 seconds.
Let's do LeBron.
LeBron. This, I believe, will remove LeBron from the match. If rolled even, we have another turn. We did not get an even. If we roll a 1 through 4, we can restore send 10 CP. We did get a 2. So, Mike, who would you like to restore 10 CP to?
Who has damage? I guess Klay.
Klay?
Yeah.
All right. So we've restored 10 CP. All right. This is the first turn in overtime for Ryan. That was a long final turn for. We have a substitution. Very timely here. Who would you like to sub in?
Jokic, please.
For who?
Draymond.
Okay. And with that in mind, who are you flexing with?
I'm flexing with Klay.
All right. And who are we defending with, Mike?
LeBron.
Let's see what this nets out. This is a 30 damage hit with 20 more coming to everyone. If we roll an even number, does Ryan get it? He does. So I will add 20 to Klay and Jokic. And that concludes Ryan's turn. This is Mike's first turn in overtime. Regular flex.
Joker.
Jokic, who's defending? Ryan?
He's balling against both of us. Jokic.
Jokic on Jokic. This applies 60 damage. If this is even, Mike gets another turn. He does not get it. If he gets a 1 through 4, he gets to regain 10 CP. He does hit that. Who would you like to regain CP? 10? Could be Klay or LeBron.
Klay.
Klay, I'm going to reduce his damage by 10. It is now your this is now Ryan's second turn in overtime. A regular flex. Who would you like to flex with?
Klay.
Klay. And who are you defending with, Mike?
LeBron.
LeBron? This may take LeBron out. I'm not sure. It does take LeBron out. And if it's an even roll here, Ryan will deal an additional 20 damage. It is even. This is a big move. 20 damage to active only Ryan. And this will remove Jokic from the game and leave a one-on-one battle between Klay Thompson and Klay Thompson for this remainder of this match.
I got Jokic, don't I?
Oh, you do have Jokic, correct. I didn't see that lit up. So, Mike, this is starting your second turn in overtime. $1,000 at stake here. Double unlock. Would you like to use that on Klay?
Yes.
My heart is beating. $1,000 here. You're flexing with Klay. Who are you going to defend with, Ryan?
Jokic.
Jokic. This is an all NBA Klay Thompson, by the way, with 2 unlocks, 14 threes in a game. Are we using tier 3 just to confirm, Mike?
Yes.
We have taken Jokic out. If odd, this will leave Ryan's teammates shook, which means he will not be able to flex for his last turn. This is the roll of the match right here.
Oh, boy.
If this is odd,
Wow.
it all but ends the game. It is odd, which leaves Klay Thompson shook.
But I still get to roll the.
You
So
do
if I
get
get-
a
if I get
roll.
an
So an
FX and bring
FX
some money.
tile. An FX tile could do something else. This is the final turn in overtime for
Or an upgrade.
$1,000. Wow. Substitution. This will bring an extra player back into the game.
Who do I have?
You have Wiggins. Damian
Let's do
Lillard.
Damian. Let's do
Okay.
Damian.
For who?
Nicola.
Second. Okay. Damian Lillard is in the game. Who are you flexing with? Oh, Klay
I have to
Thompson
flex
is
with
shook,
Damian,
so
right?
that's correct. And Klay Thompson is the only defender, which means it's double. And that will remove Klay Thompson from the game, meaning your third place winner, Ryan, who's just won $1,000. Congratulations.
Good game.
Good
Wow.
game, Mike.
At the buzzer. That is a Flex NBA buzzer beater. A great game.
My goodness.
Thank you, Mike, for a great 2 days of playing. And Ryan, congratulations for pulling it out in the end. I thought you were done, and you get the victory. You win $1,000, and you've come in third place here this weekend in the Flex NBA Battle Series. But everyone who's been tuning in, we really appreciate you guys being here. Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, the main event that we've all been waiting for, the championship of the Flex NBA Battle Series with $10,000 on the line, it's coming up in just a minute. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The all-time three-point king in the NBA. Blocked by Butler. Rejected out of bounds. LeBron, 2 hands, emphatic dunk.
Okay, this is it, people. We've been waiting 2 days for this moment right here. My name is Jason Zone Fisher. If those of you are just tuning in, you've picked a good time. We started with 32 competitors in our Flex NBA Battle Series, and we are down to the final 2. This is our championship between John and Matthew. They've been great. They've been a little lucky with the dice, but they've also been using the right strategy, the right skills to get them this far. The winner of this match here today is going home with $10,000 cash. You heard that right. $10,000 up for grabs in this match, our championship. So, gentlemen, John, Matthew, congrats on making it this far. Good luck. We cannot wait. Everyone in the NBA community, in the Flex NBA community, is watching right now on Twitch and YouTube. No pressure, but it's game time. Dan, it's time for the championship.
Let's do this. I'm extremely excited. The last few matches have got. I don't have any nails left because even as I'm crazy to see some of the momentum swings. We couldn't have really asked for a better setup. And thanks to everyone who's participating for your commitment. And it's been a long weekend, but also everyone's been such a good sport. Congratulations after each round. We couldn't ask for better contestants, to be honest. There's been people who've always congratulated, said good game after each match. So I'm really thankful for that. And I do want to take a moment to thank Jason for joining us for this special day. This is the first of many. This is Battle Series 2. We expect to have Battle Series 3, 4, 5, 309, 1001. We're going to have a lot of these, and we're thankful to have an amazing host like Jason. If you don't know already, he does a ton of work for the NBA, and we really lucked into this opportunity to partner. So without further ado, let's get these starting lineups. This will be a 25-minute match with a overtime at the 25-minute mark. Shot clock will be 30 seconds. You'll be warned at the 15-second mark. And I will remind people of rules throughout the match when they apply. So we'll start with player one, which is Matthew. Go ahead and give me your starters.
All right. PJ Tucker.
Okay.
Draymond Green.
Okay.
Kevin Durant.
All right.
Klay Thompson.
Okay.
Steph Curry.
And player two, John. Give me your starters.
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker.
James Harden.
Mr. Triple Double.
Joker.
All right.
Patrick Beverly.
Pat Bev. Here we go. To determine who goes first in this finals matchup, this is the roll for Matthew. It's a 4. The roll for John. It's a 3. Matthew, you will go first.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to both of you. Here's your first roll.
John.
The championship is underway.
Substitution to start the match. Do you want to use it?
Yeah, we'll substitute out Draymond Green for Bobby Portis.
Right off the bat, going with instant energy.
An immediate adjustment. Wow. Going to the bench.
Are we flexing with him?
We are flexing with him.
All righty. That will generate an extra turn. John, who are you defending with?
I'm going to defend with PJ Tucker, please.
PJ Tucker. Hustle on hustle. 5 damage. This begins the second turn. And this will allow Bobby Portis to flex again. After this play action die roll, it's a double unlock. Matthew, who are you using that on?
We will double unlock Steph Curry.
All right. Going with the chef. And who Bobby Portis does get to flex again. And
yes,
who are you defending with? Beverly. And that is a soft versus matchup. Only 5 damage concludes the turn. John, this is your first turn of the match. Substitution. Would you like to use it?
I would like to sub out Patrick Beverly, please, and put in Bobby Portis.
A crazy start to the match. Are we flexing?
The chess match begins.
Yes. All right. And who are you defending with, Matthew?
We will defend with PJ Tucker.
All right. This is a chess match. This will apply 5 damage and begins a second turn, of which Bobby Portis will flex again. John gets an FX tile. What would you like to do?
So, just a question: if
Yes.
I choose signature shoe,
Yes.
I right now will flex with Bobby, and then
Yes.
my signature shoe will start. So then I'll get 2 more turns.
Yes.
So I'll get 3 turns right now.
Yes.
Wonderful. I will choose signature shoe, please.
All right. Signature shoe is used
I get to
for
choose
John.
my opponent for those extra turns, not for this turn, correct?
Not for this turn, but for the extra turns, correct. So
So
Bobby
Bobby will
Portis
have-
is flexing again. And who are you defending with?
We will defend with Bobby Portis.
All right, Bobby on Bobby. That I believe will be a soft versus matchup. It is. This concludes that turn, which is the first turn for John sub in for Portis. I want to be clear for the recording. Now it begins the first of his 2 additional turns from signature shoe.
Do these have to be turns for Bobby, or they don't count?
No, they could be for anybody.
Okay.
Another FX tile was rolled. What would you like to select?
I would like to select MIP, and I'm going to choose James Harden
So he on both?
on both.
He is now all NBA James Harden. And who would
he's
you like to
going-
flex with?
He's going to take out Steph, please.
And this will remove Stephen Curry from the match. A 6 through 10 will deal an additional 15 damage.
6 through 12.
6 through 12, excuse me. And a 6 was rolled. So I'll apply 15 damage to each player. That concludes the second turn of Bobby Portis' sub in as well. So this third turn represents the second extra turn from signature shoe. And the last turn, Bobby Portis, can be used in a second turn. This is an unlock. Would you like to use it?
Yes, I would like to use it, please.
On who?
I would like to use an unlock on PJ Tucker, please.
PJ Tucker gets unlocked. 3-ball corner pocket is available. Who would you like to flex with?
I would like to flex with 3-ball corner pocket from PJ Tucker, please.
All right. And you get to choose your defender for this turn.
I would like to attack Klay Thompson, please.
This is a Ballin versus matchup. Double the damage is done, leaving Klay with 15. You have the option to take 20 damage from. All right. So I will add 20 damage to PJ Tucker, and this will start his extra turn. A substitution is rolled. Would you like to use it?
I would like to not. I won't use it right now.
You will not?
I will not use the substitution.
Okay. And who will you flex with?
I'm going to flex with PJ Tucker.
Okay. And this time, Matthew, you're able to choose your defender.
All right. I will I'll defend with PJ Tucker.
PJ on PJ. It will apply 10 damage. Will you use the effect, John?
Please.
This will now add 20 additional damage to John's PJ Tucker, taking him down to 25 CP, but we will start another turn. An FX tile is rolled. John, what would you like to use?
Deafening Crowd Roar, please.
Deafening Crowd Roar. This adds 30 total damage to your op and bench tiles.
Should do me.
And that will remove Klay Thompson from the match.
That's it.
All right. And
3-ball corner pocket, please.
All right. Who are you defending with? Matthew?
We'll defend with Bobby Portis.
And we will apply 10 damage, taking Bobby Portis out of the game. Would you like to exercise your right, John?
I would, please.
We are adding 20 damage, taking him down to 5 left. And we will start another turn. Another FX tile. My goodness. This is very similar to Battle Series 1, where FX tiles just came raining down. John, which one would you like to use?
I will use halftime speech.
Halftime speech, which will gain 10 CP over the next 3 turns. And you get to pick your op for those 3 turns. So starting with this turn, we will regain 10 CP back to, well, PJ Tucker's the only one that's taken damage. So his damage is back to 15. You get to pick your op. Would you like to, who would you like to flex with?
I'd like to 3-ball corner pocket PJ Tucker, please.
All right. That will remove PJ Tucker from the game. Would you like to exercise his right?
I would, please.
That will eliminate your PJ Tucker.
Yes.
But it will start a turn.
Yes.
This is a regular flex. Who would you like to flex with?
James Harden can flex.
And you are able to pick your opponent due to halftime.
Good game, bro.
KD, thank you very much, Matthew. Sorry about that.
The fastest match
you could do, man.
of the entire weekend. This is the fastest match.
What can you do?
Unbelievable.
So congratulations to our champion for Battle Series number 2, John.
John, unbelievable. The fastest match of the entire weekend. I know you didn't use the I'm playing chess FX, but you basically just did that right there. You were playing chess in this match. Congratulations, man. How does it feel? 32 entered and only 1 survives. You just won $10,000.
Thank you very much.
John, where are you right now? You were at a coffee shop? Where are you? Well,
Panera.
Panera. Well, I think you need to buy some Cinnabons or something for everyone who's at Panera right now to celebrate. That's unbelievable. Not many people at Panera just casually are winning $10,000. You just did it on Flex NBA Battle Series. Congrats also to Matthew being our runner-up here today. You played an incredible game and run this entire weekend as well. But this match, John, can you let us know a little bit of what your strategy was? I see a lot of 3-ball corner pocket, a lot of PJ Tucker. But now that you won, let us in on your insight. Why you decided to start the players you did, and your strategy that helped you win this whole thing.
Yeah, I would say that I've played games like Magic the Gathering before, and an important part of Magic the Gathering is drawing cards. And what I noticed in NBA Flex, their kind of equivalent of drawing cards was rolling the play action die. And so taking extra turns allowed you to roll the play action die more, which enabled you to get more FX tiles, that's how you power up your team. So I was just trying to do whatever I could to get more rolls on the play action die as possible.
Well, it worked for you. As we say, own the moves, own the game, own the battle. You did that here today. You owned it. You owned the moves. You got a lot of extra plays by playing that strategy out exactly as you hoped that it would. And play flex win. You did win here today. Our Flex NBA Battle Series number 2 and $10,000. I need you to be screaming like that person in the background right now. You need to get crazy at Panera. Like, go nuts. Let's go. Throw some iced tea in the air.
Yeah, Panera.
Okay. Nice. Amazing job. Is there anyone you'd like to thank before you let you get out of here and properly celebrate?
Well, I mean, I'd love to thank my wife, most importantly, for letting me spend too much money on NBA Flex.
Well, I think this deserves these paid enough dividends here today. So I think your wife will be happy that the investment paid off, and now you can go add to your Flex NBA collection, because as you heard from Dan, this is just the very beginning of the Flex NBA Battle Series, the second one ever that we've done. And I can see this continue to grow, that one day we're all together in person, in a studio, in an arena, making this a really big competition, but you were here a part of history today, and you're walking away $10,000 richer. Congratulations yet again.
Absolutely. And also Matthew walking away with $2,000. Congratulations to you as well. Just everyone, thank you so much. It's been a blast. I didn't anticipate spending the entire second day with you guys, but this is why I started this, because it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, and there's something magical about it. When I was playing with my kids, I saw a lot of parents with kids over this weekend playing with each other, and that's really what it's all about. And if we could put some money behind it, it makes it even better. But thank you again. Congrats to both of you. Well played. That was by far the fastest match of the weekend. Every other match was grinded out. This one, you got the rolls. You got a lot of the rolls. So good for you. And stay tuned. We got a lot of cool stuff coming out this holiday, and we'll be back at it very soon. We are looking to release a couple of very special edition Flexagons featuring some very special NBA players. So I'm talking about ones that will not fit in the regular roster, kind of Easter eggy, OP kind of players that we may allow in as we start to. If you guys notice, we didn't allow all-time greats in this one. We didn't allow mods. That stuff is coming. So it's going to get even more crazy, more intense. You might have a PJ Tucker that gets modded to 130 CP and then try to take him out. We might have to disallow that, but we're going to see some cool stuff coming. So just look out for some exclusives with some very special NBA players.
Well, super exciting. Lots of great stuff to look forward to in the Flex NBA universe. Thank you all for being here. Those of you who tuned in to watch and support all of our competitors this weekend, you guys were phenomenal. Our final two, Matthew and John, you guys were the best of the best. PJ Tucker, he was the MVP of the whole thing. Those corner threes, multiple rolls, multiple turns. Normally the MVP goes to guys like LeBron, Steph, Giannis, Jokic. Today was PJ Tucker, in my opinion. And John, you crushed it from the coffee shop. Congrats again. Thank you, Dan, for having me and letting me be a part of this experience. This was a blast. I fell in love with Flex NBA from the moment that I first saw it. It just combines everything that I love about collecting with gaming and bringing it into the future of fandom. I'm so honored to be a part of it. Thank you all for having me and being a part of this community here today. The NBA season starts on Tuesday night. What a better way to roll into the season than celebrating all of these great players with our Flex NBA family here today. So congratulations one more time to John and to everyone who competed, and more great stuff coming soon. John, go get yourself another sandwich. All right, there it is. PJ Tucker, frame that. Frame it. He's got to retire. Put it in the rafters. That is amazing. Awesome. Great job, everybody. Thanks for a great weekend, and we will see you soon. Keep following Flex NBA for more details, more upcoming announcements soon. We will see you then.
The all-time three-point king of the NBA. Blocked by Butler. Rejected out of bounds.